needs no introduction because we've already given him an introduction. It's the guy with the great dad. More J poems by Sylvan Hamburger!
Follow that, eh?
Yeah, hard to follow. All right, I've got two more J poems. Both written in the last decade or so. The first, written October 2013, would have been written in Vancouver, called Asked Cabbages. This poem about cabbages is about cabbages that you asked for. My eye finally focused on what has been there for weeks. The blues and then the intricate veined leaves that were planted in our small garden. In the garden with little sunlight, little yet hard to cut down what trees we have planted. The cabbages, Savoy, Super Red, or the Red Jewel, their colors patiently painted this autumn of harvest and of ready to sleep for the hardened winter to come. And how do such rich and inviting colors, those in your memory of the stem that bends when what leafy edible flower of yellows and the reds, made from water, minerals in the dirt, and the trusty sun, have come forth from the inventive soil of now, of you and I. We are made much of the same urges to grow, flower breath, that giving air, that giving dream of brief texture moment in the open with the other lights of rich greens and deep purples into the nourishment and plenty of a painter inspired to, moved to, thought to hand to her canvas that can recreate the careful outline shape of what is seen through the eye of the viewer with brush, pigment, and energy. The flower, the stance, the bold statement to appear as such with big leaves, rich color, and eat this leaf first, you slug, distracting its slimy move to the heart of the round-centered bulb midst, as table and stomach await the cooked creation. And the painter is inspired to make and copy the quiet glory of you, out there in the elements, peering out of the dirt, open to rain, sun, and wind. Oh, cabbages. This last poem was written in 2019. When Jay got sick, I started going through all of his old poems, and there was just such an array. But a lot of them are really quite political in their content, and often kind of like a call. So this feels fitting. Who will listen? The trees speak. To me, to us, they speak. They talk, they rustle, they continue to sway in the wind. They are tall above, so tall, they are tall, they speak. They like growing tall, they create a cover, they move, then sway, they rustle, and they speak. Leave as be, leave as to live with us, to grow tall, to sway too, and give protection to add to our breathing. The trees speak, they move and make a sound, the sound so complete, created on their own. The sound of wind through leaves, speaking thus. Who will listen? who can listen? Speak the speech of trees, O leaves. Thank you.
Wow.
Sylvan Hamburger, ladies and gentlemen. Sylvan Hamburger.
Who do we have up next?
Next, we've got one of Jay Hamburger's favorite actors.